Howdy, everybody.
Daryl, you sure are looking better than usual.
Thanks. I had some surgery done. So, I figured I'd look a little better.
Ready for that dress, huh?
Yeah, I mean, had to get my hair tied in and everything. So, yeah. Hey, Ryan.
Hey.
How you doing?
I am burnt up. I'm sweating.
I know the feeling.
Been a little warm today.
Buddy, I have been making planer boards wide open.
Good. I hope you got a bunch of them sold.
I'm taking a load to Tennessee tomorrow, so.
Heck yeah.
I just have to get them done.
You still got labels to put on them, man.
Well, Daniel does all that down there.
Oh, okay.
I just do the hard part.
That's the reason mine ain't got your labels.
Yeah. I just do the hard part.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Daryl is not here because he is having some surgery to prepare for the dress that he's wearing.
Enhancements?
maybe a few. So, because Daryl is
making
not
room.
Here, the raffle is going to be postponed. At the moment, we do not know when, but as soon as we find out, it will be posted to let everybody know.
So are we going to continue selling tickets? Or?
We are going to continue.
Okay.
Daryl is laying in a hospital bed in a white dress right now as we speak. He's got a kidney stone going nuts today.
I got a picture if y'all want to, if y'all ain't got it and want to share it.
Well, I hadn't thought about that. I've got it. Let's see if I can find it over here. Because he sent it to me.
We definitely got to share that out. And that's
his mouth.
And that's not the one he's wearing when he goes to pay up his things.
Lisa, I just sent it.
It is.
You just sent it?
Yep.
Okay, hang on a minute. In the process, why don't you welcome everybody in here?
I'll do that in just a second. Ryan, do you have a code for Monster?
I do not.
Okay, well then in that case, I guess we'll give Daryl's, which is TSO10. Mid-South, you were asking, and so I thought I'd just get that information for you. Jeff Bill, welcome in. We'll start the show off with him tonight. Freddie from FOA. Freddie, I'll call you tomorrow. I need to talk to you about something other Daryl told me to call you about.
I would honestly actually encourage people not to use a code right now. I mean, that 10% ain't much to one person, but if 100 people does it, that 10% will help Steve out a lot.
And that's a good idea. That's a real good idea. We won't mention no more tonight.
I mean, not to hurt Daryl or nothing, but
hey, Daryl can handle it. Steve, we're right now we're trying to help Steve.
Exactly. I don't know how many raffle tickets we sold today, but it had to be a lot because my Facebook post has had my phone lit up on Messenger and text all day.
He said that we have made it well over the limit for you to have to wear what he decides.
Well, I figured that. I was nervous about starting to share it out for that reason, but I guess Steve's worth it. So I'm gonna have to.
We were going to
dread what Daryl does to me.
We were going to get you there regardless. Nebraska Wildcats welcome in tonight. Mid-South, Chris and V catch fish with us. Bob, Don Knights, he's here. Troy with Real and Virtual Outdoors. Crappie Day Darren. Miss Shirley T. Cool Cats Fishing said he didn't get no link. Palmetto, Kevin, how's it going tonight, sir? Catfish Fever and Outdoors. Jerry Hager, 419 Fishing and Powder Coating. Welcome in, Jerry. He's from Nebraska. He does a great job on powder coating stuff, making all kinds of good stuff.
Real pretty.
Yep, I've got them. I've got a bunch of it. Bobcat, how you doing tonight, sir? Let's see here. We're trying to get through this. H. Lee Osborne and Mr. Gimpy. How you doing tonight, Gimpy? Look forward to seeing y'all again here soon. There's Mr. John from River Cats Tackle.
Hey, there's Norman in here.
David Hughes. Norman already made it in. Good deal.
Norman's made it in.
Hey, Jerry Parker. Hooked on Cats with Captain Terry. Welcome in tonight, guys. Okay, we appreciate that. Hey, Kevin is going to host a night of prayer on Facebook next Thursday night at 8 p.m. for Steve. Everyone's welcome to come in and pray for Steve live, or you can pray in chat. Thank you, Steve, or thank you, Kevin. Appreciate that so much. Jerry Parker is in the house. I'm having to quit reading this stuff as I go through it because I can't see nothing.
Hey, John.
Hey, Tom from LG Bass. River Rat, how you doing, Ernest? Ernest, you still catching fish like you were? David Hughes, glad to have you tonight. Danny Stone.
I had to catch his monster.
Danny Stone is in here as
What's up,
usual.
Danny?
Roger with Muskrat Adventures. Man, these things are rolling fast. There's Norman. Norman Mountain is a guy that we met this afternoon out at work, and he's a cat fisherman. He got a nice boat set up. Now if we just get him back out on the water.
He even has monster rod holders on his boat.
He does. Miss Janice from 419 Fishing and Powder Coating. She's the brains behind the operation out there. Rebel River Cats. Catfish Cowboy. How you doing tonight, 1 pound? Raymond McKee. Welcome in, sir. We got some new names showing up. I appreciate them being here. Fish on Ed Evans. How are you tonight? Let's see, run down. And I'm at the bottom down here. Look at this.
Now it's time for a flood to come in and you miss them all.
I'll miss ones that come in late. Ryan, we're glad you're in here tonight. We appreciate what you've done today. For those that don't know, Ryan shared out on his post, and what kind of post he's got, I don't know. But he has opened up a ton of people's pocketbooks today, and we appreciate it. We're going to continue selling tickets, and but we got to thank Ryan, because Ryan put us over the number where Ryan's got to do what Daryl comes up with for him to do now.
I don't know what he's going to do.
That's a scary place to be, man. I don't know if I want to be there.
Hey, Chrissy.
It's until what Daryl's going to come up with, and now he's got more time to think about it.
Yeah. Oh, we already come up with a whole bunch of real good ideas, Ryan. We just got to see which one he chooses now.
Oh, okay.
We sat the other night talking for 45 minutes on stuff for him to do to you.
Well, you just sat there and listened to Daryl talk for 45 minutes, you mean?
Pretty much.
Basically.
But,
But no, I got on the phone and called people and whatever I could do. I probably sent most of you all in chat the same message. I went through my messenger and just sent it to the last 300 people I've talked to.
There's where Daryl is tonight. And hey, we don't want him stand up with that dress on, because there ain't no back on it. Could you imagine him getting out on a boat in that dress?
I'm not going to do that.
But hold on, I got a question for you though. Would the fish bite better because that'd be a full moon? Asking for a friend.
Hey, Brandon. Welcome in tonight. Hey, for those that haven't that were late getting here. Daryl is passing a kidney stone, and he's in the hospital tonight. None of us have access to the raffle tickets, so we can't do nothing with it tonight.
Or the money. We don't know who might donate money while we're on here. So
that's true too. So we're going to keep this going, and Daryl's going to let Lisa know, and Lisa will post everything out. And as soon as Daryl gets out of the hospital and gets situated where we can, we will have the drawing and all. Then keep sending your money in, keep buying tickets, and let's keep this thing going.
Yeah, and this is what we're thinking. Since he can't just show up, he has to be at the hospital. Let's make him work while he's there. So keep sending in the cash apps and at least make him work so he ain't just sitting there doing nothing.
He's probably sitting there pawning it off on somebody else, knowing Daryl.
Well, there ain't nobody with him but Wanda, and Wanda shuts him down. She don't tolerate him.
She don't person that can overpower him. No,
Mr.
Gimpy, he's not
been in there that long.
What we've done, though, what everybody's come together and done is going to be a big help to Steve. And I haven't talked to him since he found out. I'm kind of like Daryl. I'm afraid to, especially after all my Facebook posts today and yesterday. So I'd say I'm going to get an earful for all that. But
well, it's worth it, Ryan.
It'll be appreciated.
Yep. But we definitely want to keep Daryl in our prayers too right now, because I've had them kidney stones. I've passed over 40 of them things, and they ain't no fun.
Ain't fun.
I was known well enough at one time in the hospital up in Knoxville. I could walk in the door, and they'd say, "What are you doing?" And I'd say, "Got another kidney stone. Need some Toradol and an IVP flush." But
I can't read that.
Ryan spammed the hell out of everybody today, says Danny Stone.
Yeah, for sure. I've made phone calls, and anybody I could think of that might not see it on Facebook. And there's still some that I missed that I know probably didn't see it on Facebook that would jump at the drop of a hat as soon as they heard.
Well, now we've got a couple of more days to try to get some more money raised for him, and so
You didn't call me. You'll live, Bobcat.
Every bit helps right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Actually,
Steve was supposed to have went to the doctor today, or maybe it's tomorrow. I can't remember. He was supposed to have gave me a call when he got back, but I never did hear from him. So
Daryl said yesterday the latest update we got is the cancer is they can't cure it, they can only medicate it.
Yeah.
And so he's going to have it's going to affect him from now on. So, okay, James, they're not thinking it's kidney stones, really. Oh, man. Just talked to Daryl, and they're not thinking it's kidney stones, really. They just admitted him to the hospital, so he's not going to be getting out tonight. That's nothing either. Exactly,
Man,
Danny.
definitely pray for that guy.
The extra days to raise money are a blessing, and the only one suffering is Daryl. We can live with that. The thing about it is, if we're moving Daryl into a room, we ain't got to worry about him coming in for a little bit.
It'll be a quiet show tonight.
It will be. Troy had 2 kidney stones 2 years ago, and they found his ahead of time and hammered them. Hammered them jokers before they got to be a problem. Well, I'm sitting here right now with 5. 3 in one side and 2 in the other. And as long as they don't move, we're good.
No thanks.
Danny, Daryl will be okay.
Guys, I'm going to pop off here. I'm going to have y'all play it in the background. I've got a lot of work to do in a short time to get it done.
Well, hurry up and get them planer boards made where you can get some of them. And hey, where can we get a set of them planer boards if we need them, Mr. Ryan?
You can order them on bcatboards.com and you can get a hold of Daniel and pick them up in Chattanooga if you'd rather do that.
Okay.
You do have to get a hold of him ahead of time because he's in and out down there. But you can actually order them on the website and click pick up in Chattanooga, I think.
Okay.
And I think BORTS10 is a discount code. I should probably know that a little better, but
I was thinking it was Ryan. I think I used Ryan 10.
It may be. It's either Ryan 10 or BORTS10. I can't remember.
Yeah. Well, guys, if you need some good planer boards, you'll like them after you use his.
We've got orange. I've got right here in 3 different sizes. This is the large catfish boards. We've got our medium. I don't have one of them handy. And then we've got what we call multi-species. They all come in orange, bright green, neon, whatever, and yellow. And we also have bobbers. I know I don't have one of them handy.
But he's got some good planer boards. I've got a set of them, and I made another one just like one of his. That mine don't work as good as his do, but he's got good planer boards, and they'll fix you up and make it work.
But before I was trained on how to make these by the guy we bought the company from, I tried to imitate them 100 times. I took a drill out with me in the kayak and drilled planer boards that I'd made and put different holes in them, different arm length. I could not match it. I just could not do it. And then when he showed me the way of doing it, it was I can't let it out, but
yeah,
it was a kind of a duh moment when it hit me. But
I understand. But yes, he makes planer boards for kayaks. That's how he always uses them.
Yeah, I can run 10 planer boards from the kayak. I can show you real quick here. Oh, I've actually got 2 sitting on the trailer ready to roll out in the morning.
Oh, really? That's impressive.
Ryan needs to start working on a planer board with a tiny motor on it that I can use from the bank. Danny Stone's wanting that.
Actually, I have used a planer board from the bank to suspend baits.
With
current.
Yeah, with current, you sit there and it'll pull it right on out there, however far that current is for you, Danny.
But we've got, I don't know, I can't see what I'm pointing the camera at. We've got a full rod rack. I've got, what have I got, 8 monsters on this one.
Yep.
And then a full 360 seat that won't spin because the cooler's sitting there right now. And we've got GPS trolling motors, just like a boat. I mean, I've got the Lowrance HDS Live 9, and Ronnie's got the 12. I've actually got a 12. I just ain't got on mine yet. He's got live scope. I've got it. I don't have it on here. But 24-volt motors and you name it, we've got it. So yeah, we can do anything a big boat can do other than go 60 mile an hour.
Yeah, but you wouldn't want to go 60 mile an hour in that boat, no way.
I have seen one just like mine online. It's a Bonafide XTR 130 doing 18 miles an hour with I think it's a 7 or 8 horsepower Honda on it.
That's moving.
Yeah. That's stupid.
and it looks safe. That's the bad part about it. It's got me thinking, like, do I want to do that? But it also takes away from the kayak.
Yeah, if you're 20.
Hey, Ryan, it takes too long to recover from those stuff as you get a bit of age on yourself, boy.
Well, I've not hit 40 yet.
Yeah.
Yet.
Exactly.
I'm right close, but I ain't got there yet. So they say that's the number you go downhill at.
40, you sort of level out. 50,
That's
though, is
true.
a half a century. And you
Well,
definitely start falling downhill.
I'm hoping to get rich before then and retire so I don't have to really worry about it that much.
Good luck. Wish you the best on that.
I'm going to have to find something besides planer boards to do it with, though.
Yep.
Right.
But we'll
yes,
let you,
I'll be
go
listening
back
in
and go to
chat.
work.
I'll be listening in chat. If y'all need me to pop back in, I'll jump back over in. And anybody's got any questions or anything that I need to answer, I don't know what it'd be. Y'all know more than I do at this point. I just talk a lot.
Where'd you get that rod rack, Brian?
I couldn't hear you.
Where did you get that rod rack?
Well, them are completely custom. I built mine and about 30 more. And the other one on the other kayak was built by a guy named Travis Beam here local to us. Crappie, he's on Steve's team also.
Okay. Hey, Lee, get a hold to Ryan, and he can talk to you about building that and taking care of you on that, because he does them.
Yeah, I mean, I've probably done 20-ish. I ain't gonna say I'm an expert, but I can build them for. I've got one I'm working on out here that I actually need to dig out and finish for a bass boat that sets down in the seat pedestal on the back, and then I use straps to hold it straight so it doesn't, so you don't have to screw into the fiberglass.
Okay.
I mean, it's kind of redneck, but you don't have to drill your hose in your boat. So
Yeah. You can use them the ties on the back.
that's exactly
That's a
what I
good
did.
thing.
Yeah,
That sounds like a good idea.
that's exactly what I did. What it is, I got a buddy that's a bass guy, wanted to get into catfishing, but don't want to give up bass tournaments. So
Yeah.
I kind of started making that, and he kind of lost interest, and you know how them projects go.
Yep. Well, Mr. Lee, get a hold of Ryan. Ryan's on Facebook. Go and get a hold of him, and he can take care of you on that.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll help you build one or build you one and send it to you or whatever.
But we'll let you go at it now, and we're gonna get over here on this other stuff.
All right, buddy. I appreciate y'all.
Thank you. If you want to buy a ticket, y'all, cash out.
Yeah, appreciate you coming up, man.
Running. And if you buy anything tonight, it's going to bug Daryl in the hospital because it comes in on his phone. So we're just saying.
Let's make him work. It's a good way to get him back.
Here's Cold Creek Billy says, I don't have much, but I've been helped from some of our fellow catfishermen in the past, so at least I want to give a little back while I can. I love some of our fellow catfishermen. They know who they are. Billy, we understand and appreciate what you do. Jeff Bill says
that's what's awesome. This community is just like overwhelmed.
This community is a big deal. You know,
100%. It just amazes me how everybody just comes together. Like it's pretty cool.
But sitting here getting messages from everybody, and I ain't seeing who they're coming from. Well, Nate, we're not sure what caused it because we thought at first she gave him some kidney stones, but they saying that it may not be that now. But he's laying there in a hospital bed in a white gown, and we do not want to see the backside of that thing.
No, not at all. Not enough money for therapy.
Not at all.
No.
Last
Don't give him
count.
no ideas. He'll start his OnlyFans.
Oh man, we saw a license plate yesterday that was OF 54378 or whatever like that, and I'm thinking, why on
Mm-hmm.
earth would you even accept that plate? And it wasn't from a person that needed any OnlyFans page. Danny, we don't know how much has been collected. I do know it's $2,800. It's enough though for Ryan to have to wear uh, whatever Daryl picks out for him.
That's a scary thought.
They're telling Daryl he has diverticulitis, however you spell it. They have to do surgery. Ooh, that ain't no good.
No, I ain't good at all. That's something with your intestines, if I ain't mistaken. Diverticulitis or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Nate.
Yeah.
He's just making up excuses so he ain't gotta wear no dress. But the thing about it is he ain't wearing a dress till next weekend, so he ain't gonna get out of it then. Unless he lays there for a long time.
I wasn't even fishing this tournament.
Yeah.
I wasn't even fishing this tournament. I keep thinking he's ducking me, man.
He just scared.
Right, exactly. He goes to the extremes. That's where the attention seekers outdoors comes in play.
Yep. There's Dustin, Team Snag and Whiskers. Dominic Hollis falling in here. Here's Woody. Woody even showed up tonight. Lance McCool guy's here.
Oh, no.
I wish. Let's see if I can do that. I don't think I can do this. Let's see here. Let me play with this thing. What we say. You read. Can you see chat?
I can't see nothing. That's what cracks me up is I can't read anything. Only when they throw it up on the screen.
Here you go. This is how
I can only see it if it's thrown up on screen.
Well, the thing about it is, let's see. I don't know how to do. I can't do this because I can't access nothing. That ain't gonna let me do what I need to do either. Because it's just gonna send it right back to my phone. I can't send it to my email. But he's laying over struggling tonight. Hey, at least they got him some good drugs. He said it gave him a headache, but at least it didn't feel like he was getting stabbed all the time.
Yeah, that's good. It's crazy what they've done with medicine over the years.
Yep. There's Scenic City Fishing 423. How you doing tonight, Anais? He dropped us a $10 super sticker. Appreciate that.
Oh, nice. For sure.
Woody said he's going to go check in with Wanda real quick. Hey, Matt. How's it going tonight, Mr. Wannabe Outdoors? We're not doing the drawing tonight, folks, because Daryl is in the hospital. We're going to have to postpone it. Lisa will post everything and put it out and let you know when it's going to be. She'll post it on Walt's page and she'll post it on Daryl's page, and we'll post it out there everywhere we can get to it.
Yep, but we're going to keep selling tickets, so let's keep Daryl busy. Let's not make him just lay there and do nothing.
That's right. We got the cash app rolling.
You might as well have something to do.
Yep. Got PayPal running and Venmo. PayPal is D Morris Precision Cabinets at yahoo.com. Venmo is Kenneth-Morris-282, and Cash App is $ Trophy Seekers. The Cash App pulls up under Kenneth Morris. That is the right person. He goes into some long explanation about his mama named him Kenneth Daryl and then called him Daryl. Hey, my parents named me Robert Randall, and they call me Randy. So.
Yep. I got a few uncles that all go by their middle names. That's just an old school thing.
Yep. Hey, Jeremy. The party's just me and Steve and Lisa tonight. Daryl's laying over in the hospital. Evening, Rowdy Royal. Randy, how you doing?
Man, poor guy.
Yeah, if he didn't feel so bad, you know. Gimpy says I could only afford $20. I could buy more if I sell my legs. The only problem is Gimpy's legs are bionic from just above the knee down. He's like a gingerbread cookie that didn't cook all the way, and the bottom of his legs fell off.
Oh, dang. Yeah, I just hope he gets feeling better because it's sure easier to tease him when he's here and he gets all mad.
Yeah, but we're just getting by tonight. Let's see here. Boy, I tell you what, it's a bunch of people coming in here tonight. I wish it was where we could do the drawing tonight. Daryl's got the ticket. Daryl's got the money. Daryl's the one collected more money tonight. And so we're going to have to wait till Daryl's gets back.
And hopefully it won't be too long. So don't we got a tournament coming up this weekend?
This weekend is Jeff Bill's tournament. The DIY rod. You got to build your own rod to get in there. Gimpy said his wife just started dying laughing whenever I made that comment. If she hadn't have heard it before, it'd be different. But I know she's heard it before because I spent the day on the boat with Gimpy. Let's see here. I'm trying to chase stuff down.
And you kind of got me hooked on fishing them little dock demons everywhere I go now. Chasing carp with them is a ball.
They'll wear you out, man. They're tough.
Oh yeah.
Okay. 2025 Not Your Average Fishing Rod Challenge. Contact Fishing with Jeff Bill. It is this Saturday from 7:45 to 2 a.m. Eastern time. There you go.
Nice.
Jeff's been putting this on for a while. You got to build your own rods and stuff like that.
Never done that. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. I would like to build one. I've got some designs in my head that wouldn't be too complicated that I could use and make it do. Yeah, the Sandusky Bay Disabled Outdoors Veterans Tournaments this weekend.
Oh, nice.
That's put up on Sandusky Bay, and they're running. It's all day Saturday. The check-in for the captains is, I think, Friday night. But Captain's Bay, Sandusky Bay Captains is the website to go to, or the Facebook page to go look at it on it. Danny says Daryl had to beat him at everything. Danny had a doctor's appointment today. Daryl said, "Hey, I can beat that."
Oh yeah, it sounds like Daryl.
Yep.
He said, "Hold my beer."
If you want to see how to build your own rod, you can go check out Fishing Fever's latest video. That says that Austin's been at it making up one. He ought to have. He does pretty good on those things.
Oh, that'd be cool to check out. It's amazing what people can come up with.
Oh, it is. Last year, somebody basically, I think they had a broomstick or something, broom handle, and I think it was where that they had to catch a fish on that before they can use their other rods. And whoever
That'd
done
be
it
kind of
with
a cool tournament.
whoever had the broomstick, they're still using it all the time. I think it's Austin. They're still using it all the time anyway. But
Hey, if it works, why change it?
that's right. Austin cut down a small tree for this one. Okay, I'd like to see that.
Really?
But,
Fan.
but speaking of tournaments, next weekend is the Wilkes Tournament Series. Why don't let's see? Way Out There Outdoors Tournament Series. We've got the dragging tournament coming up. It's on Saturday before Father's Day. Nothing else. Take your dad out fishing. That's what we're going to do. Taking my dad out and going to take him dragging. The bad thing is we're doing it on Central Time, which is 7 a.m. to 1. Means you got to get up early to get to the lake.
These would be 6 out here, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hard pass. I'm good. Plus, I don't know how to do that one. I'm still learning how to do some of these ones that you guys do.
Yeah.
Like bumping, don't even really know what that one is really yet. Still learning.
Do you know how to? Lost my mind tonight. Troll. You ever done any trolling?
Oh yeah, I troll a little for trout all the time.
Trolling is another word for dragging. It's
really?
Basically the same. It's the same principle as trolling. We went trolling. Lisa took me trolling for crappie last year, or took me on a crappie deal, and all we did was troll. So it was, it's the same thing. We're just trolling at 0.3 and 0.5, 0.7, whatever. Yeah, Ryan
just a
says,
real slow troll.
Yep. Ryan says just learn to bump. Once you do that, that's all you'll want to do. 100%. I love bumping. You ain't got to have a whole bunch of bait. You ain't got to have a whole bunch of nothing. You just, I sat on the back corner of the pontoon, and Sunday I bumped all day. I was actually sore Monday, where I bumped all day Sunday.
So when you're saying that, you just lifting it and letting it bump on the ground, and then bringing it across, or what do you? That's what you're talking about.
If you're floating downstream, you're just sitting there bumping that weight on the bottom.
So would it kind of be like the bottom bouncer type deal setups? Is that what you use for it?
Exactly.
Oh, nice. Yeah, maybe I could figure that out.
I love it. I love it. Welcome in, Calvin. Kayak fishing. Welcome in tonight. We appreciate it. I love bumping.
Nice.
We got Lisa. She likes fishing as long as I'm cool about it. But Woody said that they admit Daryl, and he's talks to the surgeon in the morning.
Dang, that's quick.
Yeah.
Well, you missed it because it didn't show up in this chat, but Norman said trolling can wear you out when the bite is good.
I can believe it.
Oh, for sure.
Norman was pretty cool.
Yep. Oh, man. Woody, he gets brokenhearted over you going on vacation? He misses you that bad? I'd hate to say that. Gimpy said they admitted him to the asylum. Now, well, we know that he went to the hospital. We just don't know what floor he's in. Yeah.
Woody, he don't need no slack.
They probably got a dual floor for him.
Yeah. They lock up the nutcases on one floor, though. But I'm trying to figure
Yeah,
what
he probably got a special room.
Yeah. I wonder if they're giving him, if they're augmenting him, or doing reduction for the dress.
Dude, that's such a scary, scary thought. That's just, we're all going to be in therapy over that. I don't think we thought that idea through very well.
Could you?
Woody, you do. You and Daryl definitely do. There's no doubt about it.
Well, if you want to send him flowers, contact me direct, and I'll tell you what hospital he's in.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah, poor guy.
A large suppository. Hey, Norm. There's Norman. $20, Norman. We appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it, Norman. I'll talk.
Hey, Randy, I got an idea real quick, though.
Yeah.
Hey, you said you got the hospital, right? Hey,
Yeah.
we could call and ask if we could get a special request for an enema or something for him. Tell him we could pretend we're doctors from a different area and be like, hey, Mr. Morris, he needs an enema and blah, blah, blah. And we'll see if we can help him out a little bit because we're good friends.
That's right. That's the kind of good friends you don't need. But if he stays
right,
in there,
but at least we're friends, right?
That's right. If he stays in there a couple of days, we'll go down and ask for one. Go to the store and buy him some. Go to the store and buy him some of that little nitric stuff or whatever it is that you get in a bottle. And that cleans you out real good.
Mm.
He ought to have some of that anyway. It needs to be cleaned out good. Well,
yeah, he's full of poop.
Exactly. Woody posted it out there as where he's at. He's at the Moccasin Bend Asylum, so
Well, at least we got a starting point, right?
That's right. That's right. Yeah, they're going to give him a colon irrigation. I guarantee you that. Pregnancy clamps, man.
Yeah.
That's rough. That's rough. How's it going tonight? 205?
Now watch, he's going to rewatch this and think that me and you had to put him up to that stuff.
That's okay.
Watch, he's going to blame us for it. Oh, yeah, I don't care. He'll get over it.
Well, you and him were trying to talk me into wearing the dress instead of him having to do it. So I ain't taking no slack on you, boy.
Hey, no, listen. I still think that's a great idea. I'm just saying we could get the Golden Girls on the boat.
I think you could get
a family show.
I think you could get in trouble there.
Hey, I live too far away.
Hey, I know people, son.
Yeah, but I know. I still think it's a great idea.
No, I don't need wearing no.
You know what?
Look says no.
No, he keeps pushing the dress on you, which in reality means he really wants to wear it himself.
No,
because he's really
negative. It's because you're gonna have three
Push,
guys in a boat.
Over me. Do not talk over me.
No, you got.
Do not talk over me. Don't do it.
There's 3 guys on that
Oh,
boat.
mute your ass real quick.
We could make them the Golden Girls.
Norman, ignore that. You have to understand this is all like YouTube stuff. This is not how we are out, work wise. This is just YouTube stuff, and I'm going to mute him because I have the power to do it. So,
after we get off here, if you want me to, I'll get you his address.
I still believe that because he keeps pushing you to wear the dress, it's really because he wants to wear it and nobody has volunteered him for it. So, I mean, the more he talks about it, the more he wants it. So, I'm glad you can point to your fingers. I'm proud of you. That's probably the only thing you've learned in Utah.
That's rude, but I know how to catch fish. But no, 3 on a boat makes it the Golden Girls. And plus, I won't even be at that tournament.
Well,
I'll be watching in chat.
The thing about it is, if he's not able to fish that, if they do the surgery on him, it may be a couple of days. It may be a few days before he's able to get back out and do anything.
Oh, for sure.
This I could say it until I saw it spelled. Diverticulo. Anyway, that thing that Daryl's got, if that's what he's got, it may put him down for a couple of days. Hey, Jerry Parker, do not cut him any slack, son. And that's definitely something other we don't want, Gimpy. We for sure don't want anything like that. Diverticulitis. I'm getting closer. I'll figure it out again in a minute.
Diverticulitis.
Yeah, diverticulitis. There we go. We just have to watch him and because he had that dead gum prostate surgery and he come back from it too quick. He had that shoulder surgery. He come back from that too quick.
Here you go, baby.
Yeah, diverticulitis. I could say it up until I seen it wrote out there a minute ago. He has had a rough year, Woody.
I'll just leave that up there for when you need to say it again.
Okay. You gonna tickle my litus? Is that what you're saying?
Hey, but we can just keep teasing him that he's full of shit.
Well, yeah. They probably going to flush him out. He won't be full of that either for a few days. And Troy says we're jumping the guns. He died.
No, he'll always be full of that.
Yeah. Troy says that we're all jumping the gun. He diagnosed it as gas. He's just full of it.
Amen.
Well, he is attention seekers. Mr.
That's right.
I told him that today in chat. He didn't have to go to this extreme just for a little attention. But here we are.
Yeah, you know how he is.
Oh, yeah.
But
he's lucky we like him.
That's right, Creasy. Until they run tests, it's just a guessing game.
Facts.
He won't slow down. He won't want to slow down. It may be a case this time where he's got to.
Yeah, he's definitely a go-getter. That ain't no kidding there.
Man, he goes harder and he keeps going and he's working on something all the time. He's as bad as Steve.
Actually, Mr. Gimpy, He's already told us today that depending on how he feels during another tournament, because we still have 3 more tournaments this year, he is going to wear it during another tournament. It just will not be the dragging tournament because of all of this that's
At
going
that
on.
point, it won't matter what tournament. It will be a dragon tournament. It will be in drag.
But yeah,
And it
he's
might
not
be funnier if it's not during Pride Month, so that might work too.
That's right. That's right. Well, shoot, man, I didn't know you was right outside of Ogden, Utah.
Yep.
You'll be easy to find.
Yeah. It's pretty easy. I show my location every week on stand days, right below Willis Peak.
Do you? Well, see, I just wanted to give Lisa the information where she could contact you.
Hey, I'll save her a spot right next to me at the bank if she want to come fishing.
She
I
would,
wouldn't be caught dead next to you.
but she would love that
Ooh,
fishing.
that's me.
Billy said he's got Cold Creek catfishing. Says he's got Crohn's disease and wouldn't wish it on his worst enemy. So prayers, Daryl feels better and gets things lined out soon. Troy says if Daryl has got to slow down, they better tie that old coot to the bed because we know Daryl. Oh yeah, Gimpy. Daryl is committed to coming out. He's gonna come out on the show. He's gonna come out in one of our tournaments. But we're still
definitely a man of his word. That's for.
Yep.
Must have a good delay.
Yep.
I'm glad I'm not going to get blamed for y'all's conversation here.
They are going to continue to sell tickets. They're $5 a piece or 3 for $10. If you buy over $20 worth, you get the gathering towel. Daryl's going to be sending those out. He's going to get to lay around and send them out while he can't do nothing else.
Give him something to do.
Yep. We got all kinds of good stuff to give away, though, folks. Keep bothering Daryl tonight, though. And, send this stuff out. Keep him busy. That way he's got his mind on something besides the gutter. Oh, man. Y'all are trying to make it hard on me and Steve. Gimpy says that they're going to turn it into the Daryl and Lisa show after tonight.
Yeah, they probably might. I could see that happening. We might get fired.
I've been fired from better jobs.
Yeah, I agree. Sure, fun one though.
It is.
Unless you make Lisa mad and she mutes you. Big meanie.
Okay, for the raffle that we got going on, we got $500 cash prize. We got a $200 cash prize. We've got Creole's Guide Services giving away a guide trip. We've got a set of B-Cat boards from Ryan Boards. We got 2 FOA rods that are being donated by by Cool Catch James. And Cool Cat James also donated the $500 cash prize too. The Ruben Flores jigs, the Gold Mine series, Pontoon Jody's giving them out. The Fat Boy Rigs variety pack is going to be 5 of them from Kevin, Palmetto Cats. We got Ripping Lips rod, and we got a RCT J&S Signature Series rod with the acid wrap on it. Miss V is giving 2 hats and 2 plaques out to you. She'll put your logo on it or whoever's logo on them you want, but she's gonna give 2 of them out.
Oh, nice.
We got some other stuff coming in. Go ahead, Steve.
So them are some amazing prizes. I was just agreeing with you.
Yep.
That's crazy. That's great.
We've got some other stuff that's coming in that we don't even know what it is yet because Daryl knows about it and we don't. But whenever this started out, we when it became knowledgeable with the stuff that Steve's had going on for the last year and a half, James called Daryl and said, "Hey, we need to do something other on this." And Daryl started putting this together. He's been using Lisa to make the logos and all this kind of stuff. Lisa produces our show. Lisa takes care of our show. Lisa takes care of the Wolks page. And Daryl's all the time calling her, asking about this and about that. So, we just, can't thank her enough for all she's doing.
100%.
Billy
Thanks, Lisa.
said, what the world? What the what? Billy Cold Creek says he needs to win a rod or win cash to buy a good rod or 2. Gimpy says, 1 is a dinner date with me at Burger King or McDonald's, winner's choice. Okay, y'all heard that. Gimpy's giving away a dinner date.
Nice.
Hey, Wabash, Sheiky's the one that got hit. She didn't hit nobody. She got hit. So, you could buy the ticket, like Gimpy says, buy those tickets, folks, and you could have any of this stuff that we're talking about. These are good prizes. And they're for a good cause, helping out a good person that helps us out. Forget it, Gimpy. Steve has hosted tournaments. He's sponsored tournaments. He's given away all kinds of stuff in tournaments. So we need to return the favor to him. Bother Daryl tonight. Send him a cash out, PayPal, Venmo, make his phone ding, and just wear him out all night tonight.
Yep, he didn't want to show up, make him work.
That's right. He'll get used to it, and he'll get it all handled tomorrow and straightened out. But he's been filling out tickets for the last couple of days. I forget how many. It was over 1,000 tickets that he had to make up. But we're sitting at between $2,700 and $2,800 as of 7:00 tonight. So that means that Ryan's got to wear something that Daryl picks out, and Daryl is. We're postponing the dress out of this tournament regardless. I forgot about that a minute ago. Daryl's kids are taking him on a trip. And so he's going to fish the dragon tournament, but he's going to have kids and grandkids on the boat. And Ryan can't come in and captain. It ain't enough room on the boat for Ryan to play captain with everybody there. So Daryl's going to hold off till, I guess, the jug tournament to wear his dress. And so Daryl's trying his best get it where there's 3 of us on the boat, and I ain't interested in being on the boat with Daryl in a dress.
And I think this is a great idea. You're just missing the big picture. It'd be comic relief for everybody.
Oh, that's a good one, baby.
Anyways, I think it would be great besides everybody but Lisa not liking the idea.
It is for a good cause. I understand that, but keeping her happy is a better cause on my behalf.
Oh, I agree. Once again, not my butt on the line, so I still think it's a great idea.
Yep. But buy some tickets, make the phone ding. Gimpy says he's not afraid to get on the boat with Daryl. He did get on the boat with Daryl. Me and Daryl, I had the opportunity to go along with Daryl as first mate. And Gimpy just got in there and dug in. And if you get a chance to hang out with Mr. Gimpy, he's pretty cool. I'll tell you that right now. He will keep you laughing the whole time. I'll say good things about him even when he ain't around. But we don't need the Golden Girls on no boat.
I still think that's a great.
Okay, all you've got to do, Norman, is go to find one of your kids or grandkids, and have them show you how to go to Cash Out or PayPal or Venmo, and put in where it wants an explanation. Put in saying Steve Douglas Raffle or Monster Rod Holder Raffle, and for every $5 you send Daryl, you get a ticket. If you send him $10, you get 3 of them. If you want 6 of them, send him $20. And but put your YouTube name and your regular name on there and your phone number where we've got a way to contact you. So it's just or call me tomorrow and I'll help you. I know where you work. Call me tomorrow afternoon after work if you want to. I'll even be that nice to you. But we'll figure out some way where you can buy some raffle tickets and get in this drawing so that you can win some of this stuff. He's brand new to our community. He just joined it today. We met him out on our last claim. I screwed up and had to go back out on one this afternoon, and he got home at 4:00, and we were there, and that's whenever he met us. So, Lisa, are you muted? Uh-oh. Okay, what were you saying?
Nate, just drop it because I'll keep him muted permanently until this live is over.
Why? What happened?
Let it go, Nate.
I can't see any of the chat, so what's going on?
Good. You don't need to see
I
it.
can't read any of it. Let it go.
Team Snake.
Why not? It's just the Golden Girls.
Hey, Dustin. Gimpy's been on the boat with Daryl, and we had to tie him in, but we just couldn't. We couldn't. He's been on that boat. He knows.
Norman looked at us today and said, "Hey, y'all look familiar."
Daryl, he has watched some of Daryl's shows, and he has watched some videos from different ones. And so.
No, Bobcat, you can keep it.
Daryl is B. Arthur. Woody is Betty White. Yeah, that works. Woody, are you gonna wear a Golden Girl dress?
There was 4 of you guys. We could get all 4 of you.
Hey,
And I did say, let it go.
hey, my wig is the wrong color for a Golden Girl.
See, look, hey, no, that one, she was kind of had some darker hair. You look good.
The other one
See, I
is
still
a
think
bit
we're on to
fuzzy.
something. Hey, look how many people would recognize you.
None of them, because I don't wear no.
Everybody would recognize you.
I don't wear nothing out in public like that. But
Well,
see,
we should change that.
Steve,
we're giving you the opportunity. What, buddy?
See you later. See you later, Bobcat.
Wait for it to turn red.
Hey, Steve. See,
yes, sir.
You have all these sponsors, and you know everybody knows you from all over. So I mean, you could do it and really think about the impact that you would have. Pretty much, Bobcat.
Well, see, I'm not trying to think about myself. This is for a charity thing, so this would be more for helping others. So I just as soon sit back and watch on this one, and watch from afar.
Yeah, okay. Chris, you're going the wrong way, son.
Check your phone, Randy.
I don't know what's going on, but Miss Lisa's her face just he's in trouble.
Do you see where it's at, Randy?
I do.
I sent that to Troy too, so Troy could see it.
Yeah, Troy, we definitely need to pray over this situation here. Good evening, Nubby. Good evening, Nubby. For anybody that's late coming in and ain't heard, Daryl's in the hospital, so we ain't doing a drawing. We will let somebody. Oh, Lord. I just seen Gippy's comment up there. Gippy said it's going to be a Dolly Parton jug tournament.
Hey, there you go.
Hey, Sampy.
But Daryl is in the hospital, and we don't have access to any of the stuff. So the tickets, the money, anything like that. So we can't do the drawing tonight. So we're going to let it slide on. We're going to continue selling tickets for a few more days until Daryl gets straightened out. And if he sees that he's not going to get straightened out, I'll drive down into Georgia and pick up the stuff from him so that we can get the drawing out of the way shortly. But right now, we're going to let Daryl just sit back and chill out and try to get better.
I agree. See, that was like the fastest hour ever.
It was.
That went by pretty dang quick. Well, I guess when you don't get to talk half of it because they got you on mute.
You ain't even muted right now.
But no, I'm just trying to help out and be a nice, a planner guy. Yeah. You don't believe me?
You just trying to throw out some spitballing ideas, ain't you, Steve?
What was that? I'm sorry.
I said, you just spitballing ideas, ain't you?
Yeah, I was just trying to find a way to try to help the situation. That's not very nice.
You'll get over it too.
Right. Hey, so would you if your husband was in the dress? Wouldn't you?
Okay, so for the rest of y'all, because if he keeps talking about my husband in a dress, he's just going to stay muted till, the remainder of this. Dom, I know. Somebody needs to give Steve fishing lessons.
Mr. Gimpy, we appreciate it. Daryl appreciates it. And we'll do what we can do. Oh, Lord. Daryl don't never pull. Steve ain't pulling no Daryl. I'm pulling a Daryl. I'm the one that ain't shut up since the show started.
Amen.
Hey, finally unmuted. And Dom ain't got no room to talk, so there's that. Beep. Just saying.
I didn't mute you, though, Randy.
But
Huh?
nothing. Nothing at all.
By the way, there is going to be a 1v1 Saturday morning. Uncle Don versus John Parker.
Oh,
I don't
heck
know
yeah.
whose channel.
That ought to be a good
I don't know
tournament.
whose channel it'll be on, but yeah. And then you got, don't forget, you got Jeff Beals tournament Saturday, the Veterans Deal Saturday, and gonna be a lot of stuff to watch Saturday. Scooter, I was scratching my head wondering how
Oh, for
Dad was
sure.
coming from the hospital. Oh, I am Daryl's replacement. Otherwise, there wouldn't be a show tonight.
That's exactly right.
This is true. Yeah, we can't run that stuff. When I tell you I'm a low-tech redneck, I mean that 100%. I can barely fix this phone to do stuff. Barely.
Well, I only have StreamYard now for this very reason. Can we vote to keep it this way? Is that an option? Oh, Gimpy, do you not
But
want to
Daryl has
see
all the good
Daryl?
ideas, don't he?
Okay, I'm going to mute him because if he interrupts me one more time, I'm going to scream. Just kidding. Mr. Gimpy, are you saying that you don't want to see Daryl on panel anymore?
Or is Gimpy saying that he wants to start a show on Thursday nights during the empty slot where he ain't got Daryl on there? Okay, Scooter McDooter is Daryl's. I guess it's like Daryl's son.
Mm-hmm.
Wondered how Dad was streaming from the hospital. We're laughing, Scooter, because Daryl is going to be cross dressing, going to be wearing a dress in one of our tournaments later this year. We're raising money for Steve Douglas, and he said if we hit a certain number, that he would cross dress, and then got Ryan Bortz to volunteer to cross dress or to do whatever Daryl wants him to do. So something other's going there. So
Yeah. We heard that, Scooter.
And then I tried to help with this, and Miss Lisa was like, nope. And then she mutes me because she's mean. She's just rude.
So if Randy fishes and Daryl
I
ain't
think it's still a
able,
great
Randy
idea.
has to wear the dress since Lisa is acting Daryl. No, Nate, no.
See, I think that's a good idea. Once again,
Nope, I didn't sign on for that.
You know it's coming, don't you, Steve?
Yeah, the
which one, the
ranchero,
mutant or the little?
the ranch, the ranchero makeover. You know, he just got a he. That wasn't even. That was just for that month.
Rude.
Scooter, let him know the camera's the size of a fire hose. He may have to bite down on something. The fun part is whenever he comes out and he
Poor
starts
guy.
farting.
Now, Steve, you keep saying I'm rude, but you have to think about this. I'm taking Daryl's place.
But
The only thing I
Daryl
have
thought
not
that was a
done.
great idea.
Shh, the only thing that I have not done that Daryl usually does is drop people in the basement.
Yeah, and that's rude too. But
That's
I'm
true.
just saying, Daryl would have thought that was a great idea. Like making extra money.
Drop the dress. Just drop the dress. My husband is not wearing a dress, so just get over it, deal with it, and let's move on.
Well, hey,
Okay, but it'd still be
to
funny.
we have definitely lived up to the name of the show tonight. This is not your normal fishing show. You know, this has
Facts.
definitely not been the normal fishing show.
No.
Not at all.
But
Mm-mm.
well, y'all,
We don't either, Scooter.
no. Um,
Y'all got anything left to say? Well, not Steve.
pray for Daryl.
What do you mean, not me? Yeah, pray for Daryl for sure.
Um, and Daryl, if you're out here watching and you need anything, let us know. Jody, that is such a good idea. Oh no, not for me. I'm not wearing no romper either. I, I think there's a little
I
bit
know now we
behind.
got to come up with different ideas.
I think there's a little bit underseen there, Troy. Now, okay, Chrissy.
Yes, Chrissy.
But let's see. Oh, biting a shad or a skipjack ain't no big deal, Ryan. I think Steve should wear a romper during the next episode. Next episode of our
No,
show, I
thank
think
you. I'm
Steve
good.
will be wearing a romper.
No, I'm good.
And Gimpy's wanting you to put little pink bows in your beard for support.
Jeez, whoa. No, we're trying to pick on Randy. This isn't turn around and pick on me time. This is pick on Randy.
Ryan
Because then we
says,
can get him and Daryl on the same boat.
nope.
At least he's mad.
You better watch it, Steve. Ryan says if we hit a 10K by next Wednesday, he'll bite a shad or skipjack live. Um, 3,000, Steve goes into a romper. If we get 3,000 before next Wednesday, Steve's got to wear a romper.
Randy is not wearing a dress.
No way.
For the last time.
See, everybody wants to see that.
No, James, I'm not wearing a dress. We're trying to figure out what Steve is going to wear.
Nothing.
That's even worse, Steve. You're gonna run around nude? Oh man.
Got to get a tan somehow.
Got to get a tan somehow.
You don't want no tan lines.
Yeah. It's bad whenever we're all sitting there trying to read something other than we got to look at the bottom of our glasses. You got to look at
hit the bifocal,
Hey, Scooter, are you going out with Daryl whenever y'all go fishing? Whenever y'all go down to wherever it is fishing next weekend?
Norman says, for the love of
Hey, but if you were here, I'd take you fishing.
For the love of fishing, someone please figure out how to make cat bait out of these mosquitoes. It's been fun watching.
Dom says that Steve's wearing Daisy Dukes now.
Norman, glad you came in. I'm going to keep you muted because if you talk over me one more time, I'm telling you. Norman, it's been great having you in here. It was awesome meeting you today. It was great. Great chat today with you. Appreciate you hopping in.
We've had several new ones in here tonight. Welcome everybody in. And James, thank you for being the brainchild of doing this fundraiser and for your donations. We appreciate it all so much. And guys, say a prayer for Daryl because life's going to be miserable for him for a couple of days. And we need to get him settled up on that so that we can see him in a dress that much sooner. But
right.
And Steve said that if we hit 3,000,
no, Steve didn't say nothing.
Well, see, that's what y'all keep saying.
Say shit. No, I was trying to help just to keep it on the same boat. Lisa had a good idea.
Yeah. James says that this was the least he could do for Steve. Steve's helped him out, and he does everything for so many people. He's helped so many people out, James. He's done a lot for a whole lot of people. And that's the reason we're doing this tonight. The reason we're going to continue to sell tickets to try to raise extra money. And as soon as Daryl gets back into some kind of shape, we're going to get this taken care of where we can have the drawings and give out the prizes. And with that being said, folks, we're going to call this an evening.
Bye,
y'all. Have a good one. Take care. Have a great week. See you, Steve.